Welcome back, everybody, to another shocking episode of Lockdown 23 and 1. That's right, today's episode was actually spur of the moment. I had something completely different lined up for y'all. I was sipping my coffee, smoking my ciggy. I ain't quit yet. It's coming within the next week or two before I turn 40. But either way, I seen a video on YouTube come across my feed. I said, oh my goodness. Is that Eminem's ex, Kim Mathers, in the courtroom, the one that we heard about in the rap music since the beginning? It sure is. I gotta bring this one to my audience ASAP. So, let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to break down a little bit of the situation on why she's in there. And then I believe we're going to witness a judge send her to jail. You know, I'm not quite sure. Don't quote me on that. I haven't seen the whole video. I read a little article, so I'm guessing that's probably how it's going to end. But as always, if you're new to the channel and enjoy all things lockup and crime related, then this is absolutely where you need to be. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell before you leave, and check out my beautifully assorted playlist with many more videos for you to start watching today. Alright, now why exactly is she in the courtroom to begin with? It says Eminem's ex-wife, Kim Mathers, was ordered to jail on August 13, 2026, after a judge revoked her bond for repeatedly violating her bond conditions. And like I said, I'm not quite sure if the video today is the one that sends her to jail or not, but we're going to find out here in a second. It continues saying the Macomb County Prosecutor's Office stated that Mathers' GPS and alcohol monitoring tethers flagged numerous violations. What's an alcohol monitoring tether? Like a wristband that can tell if you're drunk or not? I've gotten a DUI before, and the only thing they made me do was this thing called an interlock. You had to blow in a little machine before you could even start your car. But it says that she previously missed court dates and failed to enter into inpatient rehabilitation program as required. Judge William H. Hackle III ruled that she would remain in jail until she's accepted into and placed in an inpatient treatment facility. Mathers is facing legal trouble stemming from two separate drunk driving incidents in Michigan earlier this year. February 16, 2026, a hit and run. She allegedly crashed her Range Rover into a neighbor's parked truck, pushed it 50 feet, and then drove away, and then hit her own garage door. She pleaded no contest to operating while intoxicated, an OWI, and leaving the scene of a crash. May 14, 2026, the second OWI. Just days after her plea in the first case, she was arrested again for a separate OWI after driving a Kia and striking a Jeep Cherokee in Chesterfield Township. She was originally scheduled to appear in court on August 13th for sentencing on the February charge and a conference, I don't know exactly what that means, for the May charge. But that was before the judge chose to revoke her bond entirely. And I believe that's what we're going to witness right here. So let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. This is kind of legendary if you were to ask me. All right, here we go.
Outside.
Man, look, I ain't gonna lie. Miss Mathers looks like she would run the cell block. And you know, she ain't been to prison as far as I've read. Just some jail stints. Well, ooh, looks like she's might have been injured and maybe one of those last accidents or something. I'm not sure. She has a wristband on there too. A lot of sniffling. I don't think those are crocodilian sniffles. Those are authentic. Just a different prototype.
I'm ready. I was born ready.
Oh, was that the prosecutor saying he was born ready? Oh my God, this dude's like Smokeville veteran. Oh, I'd be terrified if that was the prosecutor, but either way. Egyptian drift birch panels in the back, love it. This is definitely a upper scaled courtroom for sure.
I got you. Where's Kimberly Ann Mathers? 260-999, 260-590-521, 260-727. What do I got?
Joseph McCarthy on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
And good afternoon, Camilla Barkovic appearing on behalf of Miss Mathers, who is present.
All right.
He intimidates me.
Your Honor, my understanding is that we have a series of reports from the tether company with repeated violations that the reports are going to be stipulated to. And if that's the case, we won't proceed with a witness as we had planned. And it's the request of the people that because of the repeated violations that you remand Ms. Mathers to the county jail.
Judge, it is accurate. We are willing to stipulate, and I'm asking that you not remand the defendant. She's made arrangements for appropriate treatment to be made, and I'd ask that you voluntarily allow her to appear and submit to treatment.
Judge, you've been encouraging her for 2 months to enter some sort of a treatment program. She's failed to do that. And if she does find a program that will accept her, that's something the court could consider, releasing her from the jail to do that. But Judge, the people are seriously concerned about the nature of these offenses, the repeated violations. She poses a risk to herself and to our community. And I'd ask that she be immediately remanded today.
And you know, I've heard that pretty much word for word many times about me. Menace to society, the community's worried. It's very rare that you hear a prosecution, district attorney, or whatever say good, sweet nothings about you. I always expect them to try to keep me in jail. So this definitely ain't out of the ordinary.
I vehemently disagree with the assertions advanced by the people, and I'll leave it at that.
This camera, man, what's going on here? And I'm not gonna lie, look. No disrespect intended whatsoever. I'm actually a fan of their music, but the attorneys give me huge emotionless and white vibes.
We've been trying certain things, have been a little patient, hoping for some compliance.
Is this a judge?
There are rules to follow when you...
Golly, man. What?
get these on bond. You can't unilaterally just change things on your bond. And then,
No disrespect intended. Is that salmon-colored collar not buttoned up to the neck, Your Honor? This has to be a casual Tuesday. Seems like everyone was partying last night.
get these on bond. You can't unilaterally just change things on your bond. And then engaging in certain other behaviors. So
No, you can't. Nope. Yeah.
because I was always hoping for
Yeah, me too, Your Honor. Me too.
whatever the treatment or something, but I think we're just at the point. So,
Yep.
all right.
He's had enough of this. Yep.
Because they don't like getting all these reports and listening to this arguments all the time. But I'm not seeing a real
Bobby, hold the
correction at
smoke.
this point, so I'm going to revoke the bond. The man in the county jail will be released if to an inpatient facility.
She's got to sit down for a few days.
Find one, she finds one and she gets it, and I'm sure her very able counsel will let me know and we will get her in. Good luck.
Thank you, Judge.
And there she goes.
Kiki?
But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Never in a million years did I think I'd be reacting to Eminem's ex, Kim Mathers, being remanded to jail. Kind of legendary, like I said before we even got into it. And it is to me because, you know, we've heard lyrics from old Eminem about this individual and his music since the beginning. But it doesn't matter, as you can see, who you are, who you used to be married to or date. If you break the law, chances are you're going to be facing time in the side pocket. But that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you enjoyed. And as always, if you did, hit that like, subscribe, notification bell before you leave. And more importantly than anything, y'all be easy, be safe, and stay free.